So we've arrived in Brisbane, and as you can see it's late afternoon and it's still quite warm, low to mid 20s. So we've moved north of the Gold Coast. We've driven about an hour today. Not a long move, but a very different kind of vibe back in a capital city. It was a pretty hard move today, even though it was only a short distance. And the reason it was hard was the logistics at this end of the trip. The car with the roof pod was too high to fit into the car park, so we had to basically do a complete unpack, rearrange stuff into the back of the car. And then being an apartment, it was just a lot of stages, shifting our gear, and it took us about an hour from the time we got here to the time we got everything into the apartment. So Jess, who was feeling pretty low on energy anyway, is not in a good place with the travel today. I'm hoping she'll perk up in the next couple of days, but everything's a bit grim from where she sits and a bit hard right now. So as you can see, I'm a bit dressed up today, gotten a bit fancy. Organised a meetup, or I asked someone else to organise a meetup with other learning and development professionals. While I'm in Brisbane, I want to expand my network. So we've got 20 people, including the two of us, coming for drinks down by the river. So looking forward to discussing the evolution of learning and development, what's driving change and how we're responding as a profession. I lived in Brisbane about 20 years ago for a couple of years, even owned a house here. One of the nice features of Brisbane is the river, and that's the Story Bridge over the river. I'm sure the river, just going to say that I'm sure the river's going to feature in my snaps over the next 6 days. We're here in Brisbane for 6 days. In our leisure time, I'm sure we'll get out and about around the river. There's a lot of nice leisure areas along the riverbank. Down by the river, found my destination. You can see the little ferry. Ferries are a pretty popular way to travel from either side of the river across to the other bank and up and down the river. So looking back on the city, I'm right on the edge of the city here, and here's the bar that we're drinking at. Lots of people cycling, walking by on their way home from work. Nice. It's the bridge at night. Beautiful. And a quick swing back to the venue and the group. We had a really good turnout. It was good fun.